Welcome to the Ron Dance Show.
At this point in my life, I am having with like notification over saturation. Like it's too many notifications on my phone. Too many things notifying me about too many different things.
And you don't answer none of them.
Email, text message, Instagram message. I don't have TikTok.
Apple Pay.
Apple Pay. I'm over it. I get anxiety now. I get anxiety. How you feel about how many notifications do you get on your phone now?
I'd rather not talk about that. Since this year alone, like my text messages are never under 300 messages.
That's ridiculous.
It is. I've tried. I let it go.
What about you?
I clear everything because I'm a crazy person, so I
Okay.
can't see.
All right.
And then work is email, so
All
that's cleaned up.
Well, I'm in a group chat with today's guest, and our group chat is always going off with people saying crazy stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
I am a contributor to the notices.
All right.
A heavy contributor.
About how many notices a day?
Yes.
In the group chat?
50.
Usually telling me how dumb I am.
100? 50, 100?
No,
Yes.
50. 50 to 100?
Yes. No, 50, 100.
Oh, 50, 100.
Yes. Today's guest is my brother Bravo. Round of applause for my brother Bravo, dog. My brother Bravo. Thank you for finally pulling up on me, dog. I'm happy to see you. Happy for you to be here. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about.
Do I got to be able to mic like this when I talk?
Yeah, I mean, it would help,
Like,
probably.
you got
That's usually how mics
SMR?
work, Bravo.
SMR?
SMR.
You need like some water. Oh, you got your water. Yeah.
So,
There we go.
I'll let you choose. You want to talk about? Do you want to talk about Love and Marriage Detroit on the first segment, or you want to talk about
No,
the
the
business?
question is,
of the
do
first
you want to talk about it?
I'm asking you.
This
You're our
is your
guest.
show.
Because one segment gonna
Second
be.
segment? Am I on the second segment?
Yes.
Okay, we can do second.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about businesses and the party world.
Let's not talk about business.
You want to talk about business?
Tired of these, man.
All right.
Go
So
ahead.
what in your opinion, Bravo? Honestly, what's changed the most in party life, dog? Party life has changed tremendously, and we've been there through a lot of the evolution of the party life from when we first got in the game and the older guys who taught us the game to where we are now.
Yeah.
What
That's a good question.
what do you think?
I mean, social media changed everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, we came out before social media.
For sure.
Like, we actually got big when we were the first promoters on MySpace.
Yeah.
You know.
Facts.
So with that at hand, I mean, like, it was groundwork for us. You know, like, so we were handing out flyers in the rain. I mean, I remember I used to stand out in the rain in front of like Opera House, passing out party flyers, stuff like that. That was the only way, text and flyers. And so when social media came up, MySpace became super easy to promote. And now it's just become, of course, when things get easier, people get lazier. And I think that's the reality of it. It was like 4 people that would fill a party up. Now it's like 40. Yeah. Because people are getting lazier and lazier, and you need more and more people to do do the work of 4 people that actually just had that grind in them. So that grind is gone.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it, you know. Grind is gone. I mean, weed came into play. So advocate of, weed. I don't smoke it myself, but I understand it. Some of our spots we don't mind it. But
Yeah, explain how weed changed the game.
I mean, because if people are smoking, they're not doing what?
Drinking.
So if 100% of my sales come from alcohol, then I got a reduction in sales. Alcohol usually gives people, it's an upper.
Mm-hmm.
I know weed is an upper to some people that like have, but I mean, most people I know it's a downer. It's like you just chilling. You're not trying to like swing from a chandelier off of weed. You know what I'm saying? You staring at it, talking about how dope it look. Like, damn.
If you are, it's lazy.
Damn, bro. I wonder how they put that up there.
This chandelier slap.
I wonder how they put that chandelier up there. That's dope. Yeah, so I mean, in the long run of it took the energy down, the sales down. And I mean, and that's, so I think those are just the small factors of why a party's not a party anymore. Mm-hmm. And a lot of girls don't want to go into parties where they hear smells like weed and stuff like that too. So that took a lot of the pretty girls away too if you got those type of like spots. So I mean, ladies, look, that's really the gist of it. Nightclubs are still nightclubs. I mean, a lot of nightclubs we're in are nightclubs that existed like back when we were doing it.
Yeah, for
Society alone is Studio 51.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? A more upgraded version. You know, annexes with LAX who's partying there.
For sure.
They got the Night Owl, the new spot now. That was the Echelon or something like
Chandelier
that.
with Centaur.
Chandelier with Centaur. So it's like these spots. Yeah, these spots don't get they don't get they don't get any older.
Yeah.
They're still there. It's just the crowd change.
Overall party experience, like the actual experience of when you're in the party, how's that changed? Like how people actually party, like
It's
from
not
the music, the DJs, all that stuff. Like the DJs definitely changed. For
Well, the younger crowd is back partying again.
Okay.
I think the us is kind of like we're good. The demographic after us messed it up. And I want to say this. You know, weed smoking popping for women. Rihanna, bro.
Okay.
Rihanna messed it all up. She messed the entire
You
night.
blaming it all on Rihanna, dog?
I'm blaming everything on Rihanna. Like Rihanna's your fault.
Okay.
But no, I mean for real, because she made the bad girl image good, and girls started smoking weed publicly, and I mean it became like whereas to now you got a group of like 5 pretty girls, and they just rolling blunts in the club, or you know what I'm saying? Or it's like you tell the most prettiest girls in the world like, yo, can you not roll at the bar?
Wild.
It's so wild,
But
bro.
I've also seen it. So it's like,
I mean, I'm serious. It's
You
like
not rolling at the bar is crazy.
so it's like that was a complete change. Like what women do you know that made women feel like they're comfortable to smoke and just be just that bad girl vibe?
Ladies?
I mean, we're not talking about like the sexy reels. We're talking about back when it first started. Because Beyonce wasn't that smoke weed type of.
Yeah,
I would
she's
definitely
still
say it
not.
probably was like Rihanna mixed with like Tumblr era.
Tumblr.
Like if you think like blog era rap and what that was about, you had Wiz Khalifa, you had Mac Miller, Big Sean was coming. Like the lyrics that they were saying about their girls smoking weed also played a part into it too.
Okay.
It became like
That's a good point.
It became a look. It wasn't just about smoking weed. It was literally the look. It became like the Jordan 1s, the like plaid shirts. Like it became
So
a
let's
whole
blame
persona.
Wiz Khalifa and Rihanna.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
listen.
Yeah.
I think that's fair enough.
That's
like
fair.
yeah.
Totally fine.
That
Yeah.
Cushion OJ, that was
that definitely had a.
That's girl because girls talking about Cushion OJ. So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
so I mean, I think that's really where it is. Like the younger crowd now, we got a different demographic. It's crazy how like young I am to where I'm able to see four generations of partying. But yeah, the younger crowd now they party. They're good. These young people, they just graduated college, man. They back. They're not bottle popping. They're not worried about bottle popping.
Yeah.
They're drinking. They're like, hey, give me shots on shots on shots on shots. But they're partying and they're not worried. You know, they're not chilling.
Door prices, like admission fee.
Yeah,
What
they
about-
bringing the.
They still paying to get in?
I personally don't believe in cover no more,
Yeah, that's
but
how I
in
feel.
society still cover.
Okay.
If you're a
Yeah.
nightclub, I mean, I feel like you should have cover.
Yeah, events I throw, I'm over the cover. I don't want to ask people for $20 no more, dog. Like I figured out somewhere on the back end with the sales and different things. It's like I want people who come to the Secret Garden and other things to have a good time. I'm not really worried about trying to get $20 out of everybody.
I have a question for y'all. Being older,
Okay.
Younger.
y'all older.
Yeah.
Been around, followed y'all for a long time,
Okay.
right? How do y'all keep people like interested, like younger people, because y'all are young? So how do you keep them interested?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm be honest. I can give a good shit about the young people. I hope they want to come, but a lot of times I'm just trying to give a good vibe, make sure people have a good time, and I just happen to and young people just happen to gravitate toward it. Also, some of the places I'm doing my events at, like the Luck Flux and stuff like that, where young people gravitate toward it naturally. I think if I wasn't doing stuff there, I wouldn't have such a young following as I have. That's for me. But listen, at the end of the day, I'm just partying. I'm just playing songs I want to play.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at because a lot of the younger people, the promoters and all that, they just aren't us.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. They still don't have. They haven't gathered the business sense. You know, a lot of the younger ones they were too busy trying to be rappers.
Yeah.
You know, like we were happy being promoters.
Yeah.
They wanted to be rappers, and so like the young and then you know how it goes. The young promoters, they'll bring the girls around. Big dogs.
Mm-hmm.
We had the bottles. We got the liquor.
The real big dogs.
I mean, you know, the girls sit in our booths. They realize who's giving the liquor out. Next thing you know, the girls are coming back.
And they mad at us
without the young boys saying, "Hey, these dudes they're the ones that have all the liquor and have all the business, you know, etiquette." So it's really just it wasn't like we keep their attention. It's just that they know they can get more off of the dudes that have built this up and get more.
Yeah.
And
I
it's-
think I still care. Like I still care about throwing a good party. I still care about making sure that the people who come to the party have a good time. Like I still care. I'm not just putting my name on the flyer just to put it on there. I don't have to do
Right.
that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a seasoned vet where if you know you coming to a round dance or a roast spit party or a secret garden party, you already know what you're getting. Great vibes. Would you agree, Ricks?
Yes.
Looks like we're boring you.
It's a great party.
Oh.
I mean, the concepts repeat themselves all the time. Too.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
the same parties we did in 2007 are the same parties that you see in 2017. Same parties you're gonna see in 2027. It's the same concepts. I mean, they go around and around.
Mm-hmm. So now you want to end up being a business owner. How do you feel about that side now?
It sucks, bro. It sucks.
That's real.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's very real.
Like I pay everybody else before I get paid.
Yeah.
You know, as a promoter, man, we would count the door. We'd be like, we walking away the same night with this money.
Yeah. Cash.
You know?
Yeah.
And the thing about it is right now with me, you know, I don't see a dollar until the government does, the state. I mean, the state does, the liquor companies do, the staff does, the vendors do. And then it'd be like, oh wait, what we got left for us? And it's all, you know, at times it's good. Like when it's good, it's good. It's like you feel guilty, like, oh my gosh, how you know, but when it's bad, it's bad, you know. And the thing about it is business is always gonna be up and down.
Tell us the business you own, all the businesses you own.
So I'll go in order.
Okay.
Chronological order.
Okay.
What's chronological? Is that A, B, C, D, E, F, G?
No, that's number wise.
That's like number.
That's alphabetical order. Yeah. Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Delete that. So I started with Society.
All right.
And then I wound up picking up Debo's. Then I wound up going to District 78. Then Debo's we sold. We bought out of that franchise contract and built Boulevard. And in between building Boulevard, we got Chandelier, Pagos and Teasers. And then now we're building, we just acquired Paradise Lounge and we're building Bloom Southfield.
Nice.
Bravo owns the city.
Basically. Paradise Lounge is where, Bravo? And Bloom's going to be where? Paradise Lounge is going to be where?
Paradise Lounge is on 10 Mile in Southfield.
And Bloom's going to be where?
Bloom is replacing. So we bought Paradise Lounge and we're turning it into Bloom Southfield.
All right. And if you had to load the dishwasher, do you load the forks up? Or do you load the forks down?
Call my wife.
All right, man.
And now we're back to your mother's favorite show, The Ron Dan Show.
Guess who's back? The Ron Dan Show is back for a 7th season with our same cast of characters and some new surprises up our sleeves. Come take this journey with us during our 7th season by following us on all social media platforms. You can follow us at The Ron Dan Show. Any businesses, promotions, or entrepreneurs looking to advertise with The Ron Dan Show, we now have sponsorship packages just for you. If you're interested, please email rondanshow@gmail.com for more info. New episodes of The Ron Dan Show are available every Monday on all podcast streaming services, and The Ron Dan Show simulcast is available on youtube.com. The Ron Dan Show is shot and recorded at Every Media, located at 219 South Main Street, Royal Oak, Michigan, 48067. We're going to talk after this.
All right, cool.
Jesus Christ. In other news, a judge in northern Greece imposed a 1-month prison sentence on a man convicted of disturbing his neighbors by repeatedly sneaking into their homes to smell their shoes.
Stop playing with me.
The 28-year-old man told the court that he was unable to explain his behavior, which he said had caused him great embarrassment. He stressed that he had no intention of breaking the law or harming anybody, and neighbors testified that he never displayed any sign of aggression during his nocturnal visits. Police have been called after a neighbor found the defendant in his front yard sniffing his family shoes, which had been left outdoors to air, despite neighbors having asked the defendant's family to get him to stop. Hey, Dance.
Yes, Alex.
Did you know Ner? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, sure.
You wrote it.
The paper's in front of you.
Is the term used to describe the lint that collects at the bottom of your pockets.
Okay.
Also, as long as you legally obtain human flesh or limbs, cannibalism is allowed in the Netherlands. How do you legally obtain human flesh?
That's a good question. Risco, we find out how you legally obtain human limbs.
And never
Probably
forget.
gonna put you on the list, by the way, with your phone, but you'll be all right.
I'm about to use my work phone for this.
Never
That's
forget.
even worse.
You shouldn't do that, considering who you work for.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Never forget, buttload is an actual unit of measurement. 1 buttload is equivalent to 126 gallons of wine.
What are we talking about right now?
That's randomness. You know how random I am, dog. You know how that go.
Why did you look up buttloads?
No, it's just it was as a measure of.
Why are you looking
Tricky.
up that measurement of buttloads? I mean, it's a lot of measurements
It's
you
a
can
fair
look
question.
up. Bro.
Like, how did you land there?
It's a good question. That's a great question. Moving on. What you want to talk about? You want to talk about?
I don't know what's worse. Are you looking up inches or buttloads, bro? I'm kind of. We can move on, but
this is my friend. By the
we
way,
can move
This
on.
is
But
how
I
my friend
mean,
do.
I would like. I can keep going with this one right
No,
here,
please
bro.
don't.
Okay,
Let's
but we
don't.
can move on.
You wanted to be on the second segment, so you can talk about.
Love and Marriage Detroit.
It wasn't that I wanted to be on the second segment. I'm always on the second segment. But
Okay.
I wanted to wait for this part.
Okay.
So I watched the show.
Mm.
I've watched all the. Have you watched
Same.
all the cities?
I do. I'm a reality TV
Yeah.
person, so right up my alley.
Me too now.
Yeah.
Actually,
I mean-
they turned me into a reality junkie.
So you
Okay.
watch it?
Oh yeah, I
But how do you
all
watch
the
it? You
shows.
watch it to like
Critique
your
and
mind
stuff?
thinks different when you watch it?
Uh,
Or are you watching it for enjoyment? Or are you watching it to see like
well,
because you know how it works?
so I like all of them. I think all of the above. When I like, are you saying when I watch an art show?
No, any show. Like do
I
you
mean, when I'm watching other shows, it's just it is kind of like, well, I'm into it like a regular, consumer. But I do see some of the knowing how it works behind the scenes. You see certain things like I'll see when they'll say like this, and then like they'll come back and they'll be like this,
Yeah.
and I'll text the producers like, hey, continuity, bro, continuity, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So it gets to the point where I'll watch it to find like the cameraman going in the mirror,
Yeah.
just because it's like I like to text my producers like, hey man, you guys are messing up over here. But other than that, no, I mean I like it because it's interesting. I mean like the shows are really Huntsville. I really am interested in engaged in Huntsville.
Okay.
love
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huntsville.
Yeah.
Not saying that y'all not my favorite, but
Yeah.
they were all.
I mean I'm not our favorite.
DC is like, it's so boring to me.
DC was boo.
Why is DC boring to y'all?
They can't keep a cast.
Shout out to my friends on Huntsville too. Marcel, you already know.
You
My
would
guy.
Those are your
friends with them.
friends?
Yeah,
You
my friends.
would be.
I was friends
Are
before
they-
they got on the show. Yeah.
You
But are they
would
Rose
be.
friends or they
and
your
my
friends?
and my boy Reese.
Why did you say that? You don't like Marcel?
And my boy Reese.
love
I
Marcel.
like Marcel,
I
but
hated Marcel in the
he just
beginning.
gets on my nerves.
But
My
actually,
guys.
I've grown to
They're my
really,
guys.
really
Shout
love
out to
them.
y'all, dog. Keep up the good work. My
Yeah,
dudes.
they probably my cousins. So
When me and Robbo used to throw parties at Crave, remember we used to throw parties at Crave
Yeah.
back in the day?
Crave.
Reese used to come pick me up and take me to the party
That was
because I had no car.
bro. I think I remember a dude named that was a Reese. That
Yeah.
was,
Yeah,
Okay.
come pick me up to come because I didn't have a car at the time.
that's crazy.
yeah.
At the time, so
No,
he come pick
let
me
me
up.
before
All right,
I forget my
go ahead.
question, okay, so season 1 you was like a guest of the show,
Mhm.
but now you are a cast member. Are you enjoying the difference, or
I still see it as I'm a guest.
okay?
What
Because-
made you do it?
What made me do the show?
Yeah.
I mean, so Carlos spoke on this, but originally, it was a guy named Doug, and he was selling champagne, black champagne, and he came to society, and then he was like, he was just trying to shop it off, and I think he went to other spots. I can't say any other spots, but they weren't black on.
Mm.
And he came back to society that same night. Was like, hey man, I went everywhere else. You treated me great, man. Like he's like, I respect that. And I was like, man, let's do a taste test. So I was going around like, letting girls taste and all that. He was like, bro, like you went over and above. So I got a text from him probably around like a month later or something like that. He was like, hey, the guy that's a part of the champagne, I think that may be Marceau, the black champagne.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think it was black.
they
Should have
have
been black champagne. Yeah. The chocolate champagne they had. I don't know
it.
why
Yeah,
they.
that's
I
Marcel.
don't know
That's
why they. I don't know
Marcel.
why they didn't push that because it was really really good champagne.
Facts.
But he was like, it's a guy that I'm involved with the champagne. They're looking for people to do a show in Detroit, a reality show. I didn't know it was his own network. He was like, it's a big network, and I'm like, all right, cool. So then he said, I'm gonna give you a contact. So then I get the contact, and that's when Carlos Carlos Zooms me, and then he's there with me and Keita, and interviews us. He says, I like you guys. And then that was kind of it. We got the phone. Then he calls back and said, hey, we want to center the show around you. Do you have any other friends? So it was like, there was like Joey and JD, and I think Neely, and I think I hit up Smoke. It was like a couple of people that I just felt like were all the couples that would be kind of dope. And all in all, you know, they wanted to center on me and like all the other guys and Ryan and all them. And then Keita was like, no, they're not coming to our house.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, guys, I'm done here. And then so what that happened is Brandon called me and said, hey, come to this picnic. And I came to the picnic. It was a lot of cameras. And I was like, all right, I guess you got me. And they was like, hey, we want to mic you up real quick. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first scene of season 1 when we came to the picnic. And I was like, and, you know, talked about the vacation. So from there on, I mean, but Keita, I was like, well, I'm going to just stick with it. I like it. You know, Keita was like, more or less, she was like, I'm not going to let you be on there by yourself.
Okay.
So that's how she started getting on more and more. And then comes season 2, we're just comfortable.
Okay.
We're not mains, though.
Okay.
Because I can't say why I'm not a main, but it's...
I can say why y'all not a main.
Why?
I already know. Because I feel like the main people, they have all this like drama and they want to like display their drama and like, you know, talk about it and they just giving it all to the camera. And I mean, I feel like, I don't know your wife personally, but I feel like when you look at y'all two, y'all not about all of that.
Good job, Bravo.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
I mean, I would be a main, but it's
like
just
you still give energy, like you give entertainment, but it's not like I want to give the drama to.
Yeah.
it's contractual reasons.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Okay.
Like I didn't want to. I wanted to kind of stay year by year.
Okay.
I didn't want to like sign a 3-year. You know.
I got it.
Contract.
I mean, that makes sense.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say
too.
that, but I mean,
Yeah.
but you know, that's one reason why. Other than that. The one thing I love about the show is they let you promote your own businesses.
Yeah.
They push your businesses,
Yeah.
and they you can film as need be. If you can't film, like I can't film.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I
you
mean,
pick-
it makes
you,
sense.
You get your own time. So.
Craziest thing somebody came up to you and said since you've been on the show.
Oh man, I met this woman. She came to the district, did her whole birthday party. Brought all her family in town, all that, just to meet me at the restaurant.
That's crazy.
And I was with her for 4 days after that, just celebrating her birthday with her. Like it was wild, bro.
They was like, you the celebrity.
And then her daughter just did her Thursday going away. Reedy Troy. She's a great singer. Her daughter did her birthday, her going away thing in society. All that. So from there on, I built a relationship.
That's
That's
crazy.
what's up.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the things, like, being from Detroit, I was worried about the couples going on the show. Because it's like, when it's people you, like, respect or you respect their work, it's like,
Yeah.
it can get so muddy. So
Yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah.
like watching with, like, semi-closed eyes.
I'm not gonna, I
Yeah.
can't tell too much, but it's a lot that goes on outside the season. Like we're coming back in the for the second half, but it's some stuff that's going on.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Were you
I was-
really worried
it
about
was
that?
like-
Because I was like,
It's not on my DVR. And I'm like,
because,
what's going
listen, I saw Bravo a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I don't know what's going on my own, but like,
Yeah.
what happened
No,
in the
miss-
last episode?
Mid-season break, and then we got finale after that.
So
Okay.
once I got it back working, I'm like, did it stop working again?
No, they've been doing breaks now.
Okay,
but it's
makes sense.
things that go on when they're not filming.
Yeah,
it's
obviously.
stuff that's like now. If come season 3 is gonna be some what the
Okay.
heck happened.
I believe it. I feel like
I
it's
feel that way
something.
now. It
Biggest
just turned you
misconception
off.
about reality TV.
That is fake.
Okay.
No, it's real.
Yeah, it's not as fake as you think it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
People
That's-
beefing. People that's
Yeah.
beefing on cameras, they beefing off camera right now
I
too.
believe it
Yeah.
because it's something.
For Detroit, I definitely believe it. I
believe it.
definitely
Oh, yeah.
believe Detroit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
definitely
So-
believe it.
My question. So I feel like you probably don't do this, but like, do you like read the blogs what they say about you?
Yeah,
or, like,
sometimes here and there.
Sometimes.
I laugh
Okay.
about it though, because hey man, you know what you signed up for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Question for you with like the other people, because it does seem that some of the other couples tend to turn it up for the camera a little bit.
Yeah.
Does that bother you, or did it affect like the
No,
real
the-
life relationship?
The camera always makes you turn it up no matter what. If like
Yeah.
even right now on the podcast, me and him were talking, we be talking different. Just being in front of cameras
Yeah.
makes you engage differently.
Definitely. Because
So I
I,
think
would not
that's-
have all this makeup on.
Yeah.
But it's for you.
Well, let me ask you a question I would ask you if we weren't on the camera. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck
I asked this
Okay.
question to my team the other day.
or would you rather fight 100 duck-sized,
Duck-sized
It's
horses.
100
Yeah.
duck-sized horses.
Yeah,
I
100
literally asked this
duck-sized
question the other
horses.
day.
One horse-sized duck, bro.
that one
Them
horse-sized
horse
duck?
kicks is crazy, bro. 100 of them would take you down.
You think 100 of them?
What?
That one bit, but a duck the size of a horse?
I mean, I could just. that means I could ride it.
That's what
I
everybody
can like
says.
hop on it and just like be like what like Mario did.
Like Yoshi?
Like Yoshi, yeah, bro. 100%, dog.
I'm definitely
All right.
taking 100.
Yeah. Have you seen Jurassic Park? You seen
I
the
have.
little things did to my man?
That's
Definitely.
what I said. That was
Tore him
And,
the hell
yeah,
up.
there's only like two or three of them.
Oh hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
that's
100
the
of them might
first
be-
thing I thought
Tore him
about.
up, bro.
All right. Well, listen, bro. I want to tell you, I'm proud of you, dog. I'm super proud of you. I'm proud of everything. Listen, we've been friends for a very long.
Yeah.
It might be a 20-piece in at this point.
Yeah. We get it.
And just to see your growth, what you become, some of the things that you've been able to done. You're very much an influencer in the city, a tastemaker. All the things you do for the city. We appreciate you. We are still good at our jobs all these years later.
Yeah.
We still the go-to guys, if you ask me, for at least anything popping in the city. I feel like it's still got to go through us in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So I just want to give you your flowers, dog.
I'm just happy you got a better studio, bro. This is growth right
dog.
here,
You know what I
man.
mean? Just a little growth. That's it.
No, for sure, man. I'm happy to be here, man. This
Proud of you.
is
Thank
fun
you,
time, bro.
thank you. Alex, what you think about today's show?
It was cool. It was great.
Oh, did you have any recaps?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Do that first. My
Well,
bad.
you could just wrap this.
All right, you'll go last then. All right.
No, the show was great.
Okay. Now you go.
I feel
Okay.
I want to let Bravo go last.
It was good, but
Oh, yeah.
also,
Thank you. You know, that's what you're here for.
What'd you say?
No, because
Magic trash bag.
So,
Okay.
Bravo, we do have something here called the Magic Trash Bag.
Well, let me finish my thought while we
Okay.
pass the bag.
Okay, go
You
ahead.
just got to pick something out of it.
Yeah, it's a
So,
gift. You're
it's
our guest,
gonna
and you
be
get
weird.
to pick a gift out of the Magic Trash
I feel like-
trash bag, but you got to
Bro,
close
it
your
It's
eyes.
a
has
little
holes in
trash.
it, bro. Kind of.
But I was gonna say, I feel like y'all also have a monopoly on the party promotion game because I feel like no matter what, the young guys they try it or the young girls they try it, but it's y'all still the ones.
I mean-
Yeah.
that have the things.
I mean, the biggest thing I want to do is now pay the way for them.
Yeah.
That's one thing that we kind of had a couple guys that paid the way for us.
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
It's for us to pay the way to them, but also they don't have to deal with all the racism that we have to incur. I mean,
Yeah.
to get through racism, you have to become certain people.
Right.
And once you get through that, you then become your own person. That's the thing. I think that's the reason why we are who we are is because we had to.
And now we're the
Persevere.
owners, so we don't need to do it no more.
We have to become who we are because
Period.
they wouldn't let us be who we want to be.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's my first club came because, I was like, I'm not working for none of them no more. No offense.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
I get it
You went
though.
from-
All right, bro.
Come on.
I'm going for the slingshot. Yeah.
slingshot, dog? How'd you know that?
You were looking in there.
It's either a wishbone or a slingshot.
Okay.
Or,
Okay.
or a
Or a
broken tennis
slingshot.
racket.
Wild.
Listen, don't let your daughters get a hold of that. They might take somebody's eye out with that thing, dog.
Oh, bro, it's going. I'm taking this to the club tonight.
To the club.
Let my
Ice in there?
let my staff say something.
Oh my gosh.
I get to keep this?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's a
Yeah,
gift.
it's yours.
It came out
Put
of
it right
trash
in,
bag,
sugar.
bro. I figured
It's a magic trash bag.
It's
Don't get it
Ron
twisted.
Dance.
Okay, dance.
yes.
It's kind of weird because it's like one per episode. One thing I
Okay.
have to look up.
All right.
I really couldn't find out exactly how much is legal, but it says that cannibalism is
Oh, yeah, I forgot
legal
about that.
in the that was kind of a tongue twister in the
Okay.
Netherlands when it involves maltreatment or when it violates common decency is it illegal.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that means like if you kill somebody or
You talking about cannabis or cannibalism?
Cannibalism.
Oh, okay.
So if one of your loved one dies, you can eat them.
yeah, but I've heard on like the crime dramas that like some people be like, all right, you can kill me and eat me, or they'll be like, I'll commit suicide and you can eat me. It's very weird.
All right.
Okay, moving forward.
Yes, Bravo. Tell everybody your social media and all that stuff.
Oh, Detroit Bravo, social media. I'm on everything. I'm newly on Blue Sky too.
Okay.
That's
Join
that's
today.
the wave right now.
Okay.
You got to join, bro. You got to be on Blue Sky.
I don't
But
know
yeah,
what it is.
Is that
Yeah.
the alternative to Twitter?
Yeah, because Twitter changed its terms and conditions, which you might want to
So
read.
people
Yeah.
not on
Somebody
Thread?
stole my Twitter.
Yeah, I'm
handle.
on.
Top of the
Yeah,
list.
I'm on. Yeah, Detroit Bravo
Okay.
on everything. X, Blue Sky, IG. I don't really give out my Facebook, but it's J Bravo Samuels III.
Okay.
That
Alright.
sounds like
My family on Facebook
Yeah.
don't do anything but
You
say
sound like a
good
judge.
morning, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, queens and kings.
Right.
Exactly. And make sure y'all tune into Love and Marriage Detroit.
Yeah, 11 Marriage Detroit. We are coming back 2025.
Oh, before this is what I wanted to tell you.
Here we go,
If
please.
you ever meet Oprah, can you tell her I love her?
100%.
Thank you so much.
Did the baddies film in any of your spots?
Yes.
All right, man. We out of
The
here.
baddies
dog.
fought at my
We
spot.
going.
Oh wow.
I cannot wait until the rest of the season.
Yeah, they filmed that.